I'm Kindal.
Hi, I'm Leah.
And welcome, Unifans. And today we're talking about the winter solstice with Miss Nina. Hi, Miss Nina. So, what is the winter solstice?
The winter solstice is the celebration of the shortest day of the year. It's the day when the sun is just the shortest amount of sun the whole entire year. So we celebrate that day because we're actually celebrating the sun returning. So winter gets very, very dark and sometimes depressing, but what's exciting about that is when the sun returns. So we have a wonderful celebration that's been celebrated all over the world for years. And so we're going to have a celebration here at Unity of Fairfax, and it's going to involve a lot of young people. But we get to walk down to a big fire pit, and we turn all the lights off, and then we all drum and make lots of noise, and the sun returns. So that's what we're going to do. And this is a book about that.
You mostly just explained my second question as well. What are we going to do at the winter solstice?
Well, first of all, we're going to start out with some drumming, walking into the church with lots of drumming. Very exciting. And then we're going to have the youth, all ages of youth, are going to help read a story about the winter solstice. And we'll have Father Christmas sitting with you too, and a little bit of music. And then that's when we're going to that's finished, we're going to go outside all together. And that's when we light the big bonfire. We call in what's called the 4 directions, the medicine wheel, do a little bit more story out there, and then we drum and bring the lights in. It's very fun. I think we're going to end with marshmallows over the fire, roasting marshmallows. So we really want the kids to come and all the families.
So what time will it start, and what time do you think it would end?
It's going to start at 6 o'clock, and we want everyone to we're going to actually have a little fire pit in the labyrinth and one in the parking lot. So you can come and get warm by the fire pit, by the labyrinth, and then at one point we're going to hit the drums and everybody can go inside. So that's going to start about 6. So you can come a little early. And we hope the whole thing will be over about 7 o'clock. So it won't be too long. But you can stay longer and roast marshmallows and talk to your friends. And we'll have hot chocolate and hot cider when it's all over too. So we have a nice event for everybody.
Okay, so I've been there too for the last couple of years, and my favorite part was when I got to go up with the old sun and be the new sun coming, the little play.
Mm-hmm.
And my second favorite part was when I got to go out and hand chocolate coins to everybody.
That's an important part. I think it's Father Christmas will have chocolate coins again for all the kids. So we'll need some help passing them out. And we really need the kids to be there because you bring so much enthusiasm. And a lot of the winter solstice is really about what's coming and how your life is growing and what's new for you. So we really want to make that feeling of joyousness, and we'll support you in all that you're doing and how you're growing, and make it fun.
When will it be?
The solstice ceremony is actually falling on the actual solstice, which is December 21st. And that's the point really when this light is the sun. It's the shortest amount of sun that day. So it's December 21st at 6 o'clock at Unity of Fairfax. It explains, what is the shortest day? What is the winter solstice? And then it explains how people have celebrated the solstice all over the world from ancient times. So it talks about different things that families do. Maybe families eat together on the solstice. Some people are watching, of course, for Christmas. We see the different celebrations.
In the last picture, it said on the calendar, winter solstice, the 21st
Right.
of December.
So each picture after that is different parts of the world and how they celebrate the solstice. So we're going to read a few of these pages, not all of them, because we want to make sure, but it's like what happens in China, what happened in Rome, what happened in the Irish countries, and people bringing presents. So you can see how our Christmas is very much related. So there's a lot of present giving, generosity, and hospitality.
Cool.
And then in the back, actually, I love this part because this is something that you could just learn a little bit more on your own or in a smaller group of people. Just really how the earth is moving around the sun and how the sun changes. So there's a lot of interesting information at the end of projects that we can do.
Cool.
And you can watch how your shadow changes over the year. So this is a very interesting book with a lot of experiments and science information at the back. But we're going to read a few pages of this, and we'll have it up on slides too. So when you're reading, a slide of this page will be up in color. See how pretty these pages are? I love, the winter scenes with the birds and the deer.
That's cool.
So you'll be sitting up there with Father Christmas up in a big chair on the stage reading to everybody. So do you want to read? Would you like to be a part of that?
Maybe. Right.